Hey everyone! I was super lucky to be the first person in to shop an estate sale, and we found some amazing things. So I'm going to be showing you everything today. If you're new here, my name is Anne. We do a lot of thrift store shopping on this channel. We're all about vintage home decor. So if that sounds like something you're into, hit the subscribe button and follow along. I don't know how I'm even going to show you all of this stuff. It's just wild. Like there's some really good stuff. Some of it is for us to keep, some of it will come to the market, and some of it will go on Etsy. So I'll do my best to show you everything. It's going to be a massive haul. So I finally got everything set up to show you what I found at the estate sale. There's a ton. I have a lot of gems in here, and I'm super happy with everything that I got. I think I probably got too much because it's going to be a lot of work to shine all the brass, but it's going to be fun too, and I'm excited to get some of it to the market and sell some on Etsy, and there's also a lot that I'm keeping for our house. Take a few of the things inside, just the more special ones, and show them to you in detail. Not everything, obviously, there's way too much, and I don't want to bore you half to death when you've already seen it here in the footage. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few of the things in better detail that I really like, or the more valuable ones as well. And starting with this bowl. So when I saw this, I knew right away that it was something kind of special. You just kind of know when you see things. And sure enough, it's a Japanese antique porcelain bowl. It's a marking on the back. I don't remember the name of this type of, or who made this. I'll look it up and I'll put it on the screen so you can know for the future when you're out and about thrifting. But the only comparable listing that I was able to find on Etsy for this similar bowl, they were selling for close to $400. So I don't think I would sell mine for that, and I'm not sure that's what they're worth, but that was the comp that I found. So these are rare. It's absolutely stunning, and this one might be hard to part with because I doubt I'll find anything like that again. And the other thing that I am going to have a hard time parting with, and I may not part with this, and you know, call it what you want to call it, but this teacup is so cool. So this is another antique, early 19th century, supposedly. Does that make sense? Early 19th. I'll put up the information on the screen because I always look it up and then I forget. But it's German lusterware, pink lusterware. They're very rare and very valuable. So I saw a comparable, and it was listed for about, I think it was $50, $52 for a teacup and saucer. So I was very lucky that this came with the saucer as well. And they're in really good shape. There's just some wear of the gold, you know, around the rim, but yeah, unmarked. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So this one might be going on display in my house. My daughter was like, it's kind of like ugly, but also awesome. I was like, yes, yes, it is. It's very, very neat. So it's kind of a precious find. And that was the last thing that I actually found at the estate sale. I'd already gone through everything, and then I saw a box that I hadn't gone through, and I found that. I found these candlesticks as candlestick holders as well. It's just kind of a folk art wood candlestick holder, and I really like the design. The colors are beautiful. So I obviously grabbed this. She just let me make like boxes full and like piles, and then gave me a blanket price when we were done shopping, which was really helpful. And I also found this stained glass green elevator piece, which I thought was really neat and very prairie. We live on the prairies here in Calgary, so it's kind of a nice little piece, I thought. So that will be available on Etsy. And I also found this stained glass piece, which I thought was really beautiful, a swan. That one will be available as well. And I kind of hurried through a few of these littler ones too. She had, they were selling their estate of their parents and stepmom, or their dad and stepmom, I should say. And she had a lot of owls. She had a little owl collection. So I picked up a few pieces. One of the ones was this little brass. I'm not too sure what would go in there. Maybe like matches would be kind of cool. And then they would like kind of stick out here. I don't know. I thought it was neat. So I grabbed that. I also grabbed this little Tanala owl, like mummy and baby owl. It is missing its stopper. It's actually like stuck inside. So that's kind of the only negative thing about it, but otherwise it was super cute. And obviously I couldn't leave this behind. And we just really lucked out overall that we were able to even go there and shop it and be the first people to go through. So very, very fortunate. I found this owl little planter too, which I thought was super cute. And is there any other owl stuff? Oh yeah, this owl. Little wall hanging. You could use it as a dish. Use it as a dish, or you could hang it up. So that was really neat. And that one will be on Etsy as well. And I'm just gonna go through a couple of the more valuable items now as well. So I did find this brass crane. So he will be coming to the shop for you guys. And my daughter, she really knows what to look for now. She spotted these way before I did. They were inside kind of the basement room. So we were allowed to shop in the garage and then this basement room. And she saw these way before I did. And she was like, Mom, there's brass birds up there. So, and they're flamingos. And apparently, I didn't know this, but their flamingos are very rare and hard to find and worth a lot of money. I was looking at comparables, and there's some up to like $200 for a pair of these brass flamingos. So I thought that was a great find. And those will be available soon. Just as soon as I can photograph them, I will put them up if anybody is interested in those. I'm not going to shine them because I do kind of like the gold hue that they have right now. This little, not valuable, but I thought it was cute and I wanted to show you. This is like a handmade honey pot or sugar or whatever, and it's signed by the artist there. And I just really thought, oh yeah, it is a honey pot. For sure it's honey because it has a bee. It's a bee design on it. So obviously it's for honey. But anyway, thought it was really sweet. And what else am I going to show you? Oh, okay. I did find these. I've always wanted to find these. The thrift store, never have. They're the butterfly coasters. They're total mid-century boho kind of item. And they have the butterflies inside in resin. I don't think they're real butterflies. I think they're like paper or whatever, but it's still really cool. And it comes with the caddy. It's really hard to find them actually in a set, and it's all 6. and they're in very good shape. It barely looks like she used them, to be honest. So those will be available on Etsy soon once I can photograph them. I did find a few cute little signs. Thought this one was really cute and I wanted to show it to you guys. It's just a shopping reminder list, probably from like the 60s or 70s. And I imagine they would have had pegs they could put in there if you needed the item. You can put the peg in there for when you go shopping. But I just thought it was super, super cute. This is really a neat rustic piece. I got a lot of brass, you saw in the footage already. But I didn't want to shine this one up because this one, like the patina, I feel like is like, you want it on something like this. It's a very like antique. I don't know what they would have, what would this have been for? But nowadays, obviously, like I'm thinking plant, like hanging plant holder. So that one was really fun. I did find some art, actually a bunch of art. You see a couple of them behind me. You already saw those in the other footage too. These ship prints. They're just prints, but they're very interesting and they're definitely vintage. So I decided to grab these. And oh, another owl thing. This is coming to Etsy if anybody's interested in these Norcrest. They're made in Japan. And this one's a mother and baby owl with in a planter kind of style, little tree trunk. So that it was really sweet. And oh, another sign. This one cracked me up. It's hilarious. It says organize, talk to wife, reorganize, talk to wife, abandon idea, talk to self. I thought it was just hilarious. So obviously I had to get it. And these candlestick holders, they'll be coming as well to Etsy. They're mid-century style, really, really pretty. I love the varying heights. And they hold the thinner candles. So these will be available soon. I have a lot of stuff to process, so I really cannot guarantee when anything's going to be up. If you see something you like, send me an email and I can get it listed for you as reserved. This folk art tray was super cool. This is going to be probably coming to my market. But if anybody wants to scoop it up before then, just like I said, send me an email. I did love this plant stand as well, the little feet. Super pretty. These, I haven't looked these up in terms of value yet, but they're brass bookends with a nice floral pattern. And I don't know, they might be keepers for me. I haven't decided yet because I really do like them. One of the other last things is this needlepoint of roses. It has a really nice teak wood stand, which is what kind of made it stand out to me. She didn't have a lot of needlepoint pieces, and this was the only one that I could see. So obviously I grabbed it up because of the way it sits. You can just display it anywhere, which I thought was really cool. And one of the funnier things I found, which I got it just because it was hilarious, is this like Beerstein with a bell on it. So when your cup is empty, you just go, more beer. So I thought that was hilarious. And what I'll probably do is obviously take the bell off because it's actually like a really awesome like vintage bike bell. So I'll probably put it on one of my bikes and take it off the Beerstein. But I thought the whole concept of that was kind of hilarious. I found quite a lot of bookends. These, I believe this is oak. I think it's oak. These bookends, I may end up keeping these as well. I don't know yet. And then I have a few of these. So if anyone is interested in a carved wood, like Indian style book holder, these are the ones that extend. So very cool because they adjust for however many books you have. And I found, I think, I found 3 of these, but two of them expand and one of them does not. I think this is the one that does not expand. So these I can make available if anyone is interested. I think I'll take a couple of them to, oh wait, only one of them expands. So if you want the expandable one, I know they're pretty popular, let me know. What else do I have around me? I think that's it. I've just got the paintings here behind me. I found like 4 paintings. This like still life was really cool. She painted them, the lady who used to live in the house, she painted all these herself. So they're not like professional, but I thought this one was really cool, still life. And then this one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is probably a paint by number. And I thought that was really, really nice. This one I'll probably sell locally. It's pretty big to ship. But again, if anyone's interested in it, just drop me a message. And then I'll show you a couple of the stools that I picked up as well. These are the stools that I picked up. This one had really old, gross foam on it with some bad upholstery, so I took it off. So this is kind of a project piece. I have to cut some foam, find some nice upholstery fabric, but I think it's going to be a really, really cool stool once I'm done, whenever that is. And then this one I just love, like love. The upholstery fabric is so cool. It's very, very vintage, very old world. It has the skirt, which I'm told by many that skirting is coming back in. And it's a nice small shape. And the legs, if someone didn't like the skirting, they could always take it off, and the legs are really nice. So this one will probably be on Etsy, but I am tempted to keep it. I'm very tempted. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of these stools. Thanks again for joining me for this estate sale haul video. I hope you enjoyed. If you do like the video, please give me a thumbs up and share it with one of your friends. That really helps the channel to grow. And if you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more thrifting content. And with that being said, we will see you next week. Bye for now.